Hi, I'm Richard Brook. I run a consulting business in the helium business for helium and helium-3 and other industrial gases, where I help customers solve their complex technical and supply chain problems, and I've been doing this for quite some time now.
And Rich, you've just come off stage here at our Specialty Gas Summit 2025, so what are the key points to your presentation there?
Well, the key point that I think I would make to my presentation is that innovation in the industrial gas business is everybody's responsibility, and if you can embrace that activity as a company, then it'll make your business even more successful than it is today. So everybody needs to embrace the idea of change and innovation as something that is everybody's job inside their company. That would be the basic message.
Yes, everyone's got to play their part, and your presentation was titled Innovation in Helium, so application, safety and supply chain stability. So how does the industry continue to innovate?
Well, I think that's a complex question, but the actually answers are quite easy. The answers to all innovation lie with the individuals who are already working in the business. Every business needs to encourage their employees to voice up and vocalize all the ideas that they have on how to make their business work better, and there has to be a process inside each company to review those ideas, encourage them, try them out, select the ones that work the best, and then implement them. And this is not a process that requires a PhD. It just requires good solid blocking and tackling in a business environment that encourages your existing employees to think innovative and innovatively about change.
Sure, you also touched on new applications within the helium industry. So what's the current state of play there, and how is this continuing to develop?
So this is really a challenge. What I've seen here at the GasWorld trade show is that many of the companies that are here are really embracing this idea that change is important in their businesses, and I've seen many of these ideas up on the stage being discussed in a interactive fashion with other people here at the show. So actually, I think one of the best ways to do that would be to continue to have these sorts of forums where people can exchange these ideas and talk about innovation and change inside their businesses as a way to encourage that activity globally and throughout one business to each other business that's here attending these types of shows.
Sure, and safety is of course paramount across the whole of the industry. So how have we seen improvements here through innovation? Yes,
so safety is something that is everybody's responsibility inside a company, and the most important thing I can say about safety is that it is a continuous improvement process. You could never be safe enough. Everybody strives for zero accidents. Everybody has a goal of zero accidents. But actually, to achieve zero accidents, you have to have a process that continuously changes your methods so that you are acting in a more and more safe fashion each time, addressing the things that might happen, not just actually making sure that you have a zero work time accidents and hoping that the number stays at zero. There's more to it than that. You have to be proactive about it.
Sure, and sustainability was also a theme that comes up. We're seeing that more and more now across the industry. You can't really avoid it. So I thought that was an interesting point in your presentation, but what are the considerations that need to be made there?
So the primary considerations for sustainability are to tackle the things that are achievable. Sustainability is also a journey down a path, and the key thing about sustainability is that you won't solve all the problems in one jump, but you can solve small incremental changes that will be more sustainable for your business, and it'll end up saving you money. Those are the most important sustainable changes that you can make to your business are the ones that will improve the environment, improve your processes, and save you money. Those are all possible.
Great. And one final question. We had a great room full of delegates today, but if you had a message to those who might be watching this who couldn't attend the event, what would your message to those be?
Well, I think what I would say is that having attended this event and several other GasWorld events, that the organization is quite dedicated to the idea of sharing best practices, and this is a key activity that I think can be encouraged by more conferences and everybody else who hasn't yet attended to also consider participating.
Fantastic. Well, Richard Brook, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.